Earlier that day, she had just arrived at the school as a new homeroom teacher after graduating from college. She didn't expect the classroom to be so disorderly. Some students were arguing, others were cooking during class, and a few even tossed fruit in her direction just because they felt annoyed. But the teacher calmly blocked it with a book, and the fruit bounced back, surprising everyone. The students pretended to give up, but they were only acting. The next day, they secretly set up a small electric prank on the classroom door, expecting her to fall for it. But she had already noticed. She pushed the door open strongly, and the students were startled. This class had a tough reputation. Many of the students didn't respect the rules, and teachers found them difficult to manage. Even the principal preferred not to get involved with them. Later, when the homeroom teacher went to check on the classroom, she found the chemistry teacher standing still in shock after a small experiment scare. Seeing how things were going, she came up with a bold idea. She gathered the students onto a bus, planning to show them a real lesson about discipline and teamwork. The teacher's identity wasn't simple. She had once been known for being very capable and confident in a different line of work. Wanting a fresh start, she hid her past and chose to teach. Their pranks didn't bother her at all. She announced, "From today on, I will be your homeroom teacher." Instead of teaching math or literature right away, she shared life stories and experiences. Surprisingly, even the most distracted students became interested. The principal, watching from the security cameras, was impressed. The teacher made a challenge: "If I can create a small working model rocket during one class session, you must apologize to the chemistry teacher and start behaving properly in class." The students laughed, convinced she couldn't do it. They went outdoors, recording everything on their phones to catch what they thought would be a funny moment. Even the language teacher doubted her, thinking model making required proper tools. But she confidently took an empty tube from a student and, after some quick adjustments, created a small model rocket. The students laughed, saying it would never work until it unexpectedly launched into the air. Shocked, then the rocket flew toward the students, and they all fell back in fear. A moment later, the rocket lifted up and shot into the sky. They followed her back to school quietly. Still, a few students decided to continue their mischief. On the way back, they placed a harmless fake device on the bus to scare her. But nothing happened. She had already removed it without them noticing. Suddenly, a beeping sound came from inside the bus. To everyone's surprise, there was a real device someone had hidden, and none of the students knew where it came from. The teacher told them to stay calm. She asked the driver to keep moving so the situation wouldn't worsen. The students panicked, thinking the teacher could fix it, but she explained she didn't have training for that. The bus doors wouldn't open, and everyone became nervous. The teacher tried to think quickly about what to do next. Right when the situation reached its most intense moment,